Okay, so motherfucker. So everything, everything seemed to be everything. It appears to be working correct. Bitch, okay. It appears to be working correctly now, and everything. I like this. I don't know if I got it put on the right thing. Seem like I'm having to get too close to it. Whatever though. I guess I'll figure it out as I go along. Um, you know, we'll get it together. Forgive me. I got more than one method. I think this picture is a little grainy though, but I like the idea of the full screen, and I get to use my Yeti mic, and sound like a DJ and shit. You know. Yeah. But it is some advantages. And plus I got these tools, I gotta use these different things, man. I can't just, you know, um have stuff and let it go to waste. I even got, the camera, wherever that motherfucker at. It's around here somewhere. But I gotta use that. Now that should give me a clear picture, and I definitely need to learn how to use that better. Um, but yeah, to y'all, yeah, it sucks. Um, it does suck. Uh, what sucks? Like breaking up, and everything. But for me, it's been so long. It's been years now, so I've been over it. But what's messed up is it's like a drug. Cause what makes it worse for a lot of us, I know it ain't just me. They got songs about this. They got movies about this. I make up to break up. That's all we do. So um, it ain't just me. But that make it worse. Cause when you beat an almost burnt, and I guess they know that. That's what they use against you. When you been in almost work through that pain, you been in work. I mean, the most of it's gone. You been in mourn that relationship, getting that person out of your mind. I'm speaking probably before pre knowing about narcissism. Hopefully nobody ain't going through that shit right now. Um, but when you ain't know nothing about it, and then they hoover your ass in when you ain't know nothing about hoovering, that's how they operate the whole nine, and that's worse. If you out of it, and just you gotta move on with your life. It's yeah, no doubt. It's easier, just like everything is easier said than done. Cause you gotta put in the work. Ain't shit that easy, even riding a bike, everything take effort. Everything takes some effort. Some shit is easy, but it just take, I mean, shit, you can't make ice without flipping a switch or putting water in a thing, or you gotta do something, the bare minimum. But you get out of that shit, you better stay gone. And the only way that you're not gonna get back into it is to work on yourself. People be saying this, and like, I'm just as guilty of it, because we want what we want. So because of that, we have a certain filter, and that, like, even now, someone listening to me ain't even hearing that shit. They hearing the parts that they want to hear, and all the rest of it is, wah 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 wah. You know, that's all that is. That's what we do. We do that. That's the filter. Okay, some nonsense. Oh, I like that. Oh, some nonsense. Responsibility. I don't know. It's like when I put that video talking about what's the problem with the problem black woman in the same sentence. I don't even like where you going with that. I ain't gotta hear what you gonna say. Problem and black woman in the same sentence out of your mouth. I dare you. Who do you think you are? I dare you. Are you for real? You know? Yeah, but really, I gotta perfect this thing a little bit better. This is what it is, because this is more if I want to edit. But man, I learned how to freestyle rap, so I can learn how to freestyle this and keep track of this shit in my mind. It's so much easier than trying to keep. You gotta rhyme and make it make sense, and so you keeping track of thoughts and the rhymes and going to the flow and making it can't not make sense, and I guess every freestyle ain't a story, but some of it can get more creative than others. So if I can do that, I can do this. I don't need no script. But although I'm saying that, I think I'll get better with time. Let me say that I will get better with time with it. But something I left out when I was telling my story. This is for those that give it damn. Like and subscribe, y'all. You know what's up. Share the video if it's worthwhile sharing. You're trying to get, trying to build up, man. I'm trying to get up there. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. So anyway, I was talking about this dude that I went to school with that's dead now and shit on a video. But the part I left out, like I got just a little bit sidetracked. I didn't get that much sidetracked, but the part that I left out is that the dude would tell the stupid dude, my so-called friend would tell the dude that like just saying shit that, like, I said something about his mom or something like that to get him, knowing that he whatever, and to get him to fight me. And he'd fight me, and shit, I wouldn't even fight back at that time. I ain't really had any confidence. Like I said, they grew up in family around their brothers and all that kind of shit. But anyhow, so I left that out, which is, it was mostly complete. That's the only part I left out. I think you would almost get that impression, but I left it out. That this dude would be doing that kind of shit at least a couple of times. And people's like that now, like they get the kicks out of being able to manipulate people. And I guess he had that level of control to get him to he didn't care nothing about me. He had no loyalty, But I say you be loyal, but they don't. And even then, like, people are who they are. He had to be just imagine. I didn't fool with him when we got older, but imagine people that did. You think he changed? You think he wasn't a backstabber? I don't know. But my speculation is, yeah. And thing is, with the women, also I was talking about that my ex would replace me with these bum ass dudes, these homosexuals. And so what I left, I got a little sidetracked with that too. So speaking of the exes, and when you get rid of them bum ass motherfuckers, or whatever, whether they're a bum or not, it's people that they can control. They're a bum ass dude or a bum ass chick, whatever the case may be. And they need them, or they need somebody. They looking for a place to stay. They're looking for somebody to freeload off. And they don't have nothing. They walk around like Huckleberry Finn around this bitch with a stick and a sack on their shoulder. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what's up. So, and they don't give a damn. They would immediately meet them motherfuckers and literally move them into their house with their children, with my children, with your children. They would move them in immediately, knowing they don't know this person, that they just met this person. You know it. So, but that's all the thing is. Shit, yeah, right. They want them to get comfortable quick and easy, and you know, it's a thing. They know the type, so they could get a babysitter, somebody to use, somebody to control. They ain't gonna be ready to just jump up out of that. You know, you get them all them food stamps, and you got the layout, you got the big comfortable bed, you got cable. You know what I mean? You got shit to make. They don't have anything, so shit, they comfortable. Better than being on the street. That's for sure. So they think until it ain't. Yeah, man. So that and right. So they smother the boys and make it so that they I'll have to, you know, all this shit I'm sure I'm gonna be touching on again. But like I said, this is partially a test to see how this video deal is gonna work too. But then they smother the boys so they you know they can't have, well, it's in a way both. They tweak and do things to where you really not, it's hard to have a successful life. You could have something that looks like a successful life, but it won't be. It's a price to pay because your mind's warped. Things that you think are normal are not normal. The way you think certain things should go is not the way they should go. Everybody don't think like that. No, it's not cool. You know, a lot of things are just wrong. And ain't no woman supposed to be dominating no man and running no household like that. And then ain't no woman supposed to be constantly dog. How you have a man, your husband, and all you do is talk bad about him and don't have anything good to say about him, and you teaching your children that, and then even your children is not far from children. Your children have grandchildren, and you still dogging their father out and talking about how stupid he is and how he never, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. That's cool if that's what you want. If that's y'all relationship and that's how y'all roll, and he, you know, talk to him, put him down to his face, and y'all go ahead on and you know, whatever, however it go. But why should I have to be subject to that? Why should anybody be subject to that? Nobody don't want to hear that bullshit. And then motherfuckers be, oh, I'm telling you now, what that make them? If I'm, you know, we grandfathers and this motherfucker is still acting like a child. The great, but you know, come on, man. So this just goes to prove to y'all, because I don't know what y'all age range is, or you know how old y'all parents and whatever are, but they stay stuck, and they can function and damn sure appear to be adults. I mean, you know, they know what it's supposed to look like, so they can act like that and pretend, but deep down, and not that deep. Just talk to them. You'll see how shallow this shit is. You know, they're children. They ain't age past maturity wise, because keep in mind what I was saying the other day about the maturity level. You know, they ain't much past about 13, 14 years old, but you ain't got to be immature like all the time, goofy and shit. That don't mean you can't handle business or paperwork like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it was the people abused the children so much to where they had to put a different standard on it. But at one time, this shit they had, like they said, this shit they had a full-time job and a family. Shit, there was 14 and shit. They could do that because they didn't have all the child labor laws like they have. So, it had good and bad with it, but at the end of the day, they in the coal mines and this and that and the other, and I don't know, maybe a lot of good, I'm sure, came out of it, and perhaps it's all good intentions, but everything good can get warped and distorted and used for bad. I'm sure a lot of people mean well with these vacations. But they just don't know no better. Okay, so I'm gonna let this the air or something's messing with me right now. I need some more water, some more agua. I'm gonna cut it short now, and I'm gonna see how I do later, cause I don't know what kind of live audience I would have at this point anyway. I'm just gonna keep, like I say, whatever the rules are, they are. I'm not in trying to compete with nobody but myself. I'm just doing the thing how I do it and how I want to throw them up and whatever. And hopefully it entertains and educates or whatever. Y'all see my little junky background. It's my room up in here. It's slightly junky. I'm getting it together. Shit, it'd been worse than this though. Believe me, because I had to cram a whole house full of shit up in here right quick. I'm getting it down good. I'm not. Hey, it is what it is, right? Okay, that's enough for now. And like I said, that is enough for now. More later. I love to keep going on and on. I sound like a little old lady when they be like, "Yeah, okay, I'm gonna talk to you. All right, okay, yeah. But did you hear about? Oh, yeah, motherfucker. Okay, I'm out, y'all. Peace." Oh shit.